Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack gonna cost them some yardage.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Yellow.
Mahomes throwing on fourth. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. Once it became goal-to-goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field. This team was committed to making a statement on the opening series, even if it meant leaving the offense. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races! 30! And he is into the end zone, so they steal 2 points on the block kick and return.
Well, partner, it's about the most unlikeliest score you're going to see. 6-2 out the gate. I don't think I've ever seen it. But you follow a touchdown with a block point after and a return, it's exactly what you get. And you actually see smiles on both sidelines as we get going.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
I'm one, ready?
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
12.
Right to the air, Burrow. Buys time, rolling right. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
One, ready?
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Gun. Cut.
Burrow from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Brings it in at the 12. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
I don't need to. Yellow. Attack.
It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Drew Sanders that time on the stop. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Yellow, yellow.
Man in motion here. Second down run by Pacheco. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Yellow. Come back.
Putting a receiver in motion. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Line, 15.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. Bit of an odd score thus far, 6-2. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll have it 2nd and 8.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. Hey, rip left.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, they eschewed the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing a run was coming, and boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
Attack, attack! Fight on these two, fight on these two. Tight!
3rd down, it's Mahomes. He has the first over the middle. Into the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Pacheco. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
Yellow. Steam team. Outside.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas City. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
The Chiefs offense staying on the field. They're going to try for 2.
Attack, attack. Outside.
Mahomes throwing for 2. He's on the move. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass, but sometimes it simply doesn't work.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They send the tight end in motion left.
Behind.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Behind.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. This is ahead for about 5. Charvarius Ward brings him down. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Hits his running back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
On 1, ready?
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT. Behind.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And he makes the Hets go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Hey, 43. Yellow.
He's throwing for it. Escapes the pocket. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Returnable from the 2. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
It's your set. 11, Thomas.
After the pick, here's Burrow again. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Here we go.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Gun. Stop.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 1, ready?
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down
Here we
call.
go. 11. Stop.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. 2nd time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I honestly think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough 2nd pick six to watch.
His return starts at the 5. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Take a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. Had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. And it's the Bengals. Backed up considerably here on second down.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. Dot.
Another try following the sack. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Dot.
Burrow setting to throw. He's loaded another one up. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Starts the return at the 34. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That punt goes 63 yards. And they're going to take over possession. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
0-15. Attack, attack. Hey, 57, 57. Where's that?
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Forced out to his right. He just throws this one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Right. Yellow. Where's that?
Looking to throw Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Hey, 57. 15. Where's that?
Throwing again, Mahomes. And this is another incompletion. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Has the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. And they wanted to add 3 more there, but silver lining, they aren't exactly hurting for a big lead at this juncture. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
11. Stop.
Burrow back to throw. Chased out to his... Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Stop.
Trying again following the sack. Gets everything he has. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Oh, my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
12. Stop.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
11 mighty. Stop.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. And they pick him off again. And the Chiefs take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy, and it's going to be 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
One final shot before halftime. A massive shot towards the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Bengals intercept the final throw for the end zone, and that is how our first half's gonna end. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Gun. Dot. 11. Dot.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. And now the Bengals offense still on the field. We'll see them go for two. Burrow throwing out of the pistol. And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 14. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Hey, dribble it. Hey, 15. What's that?
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up a play that how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes connects with Wiley. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.